Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, everyone. It's me, a Thinkafurr. Hey, how we going today? It is a fine, fabulous midweek stream. It is a Wednesday for me. I'm in my jammies. It is a 9:50 a.m. and the sun is actually out. It is fantastic, chat. I am so happy to be well enough to be streaming. And I'm also really happy to be back doing midweek streams again. I'm gonna turn that music down because it's probably competing with me in the audio. But my god, it feels fantastic to be back on my usual schedule. Also, funny thing, chat, about getting sick. This is probably like the second or third time this has happened where I get sick. The sickness forces me to like sleep way more than usual. And then like I get even stronger in lifts. Happen again. Essentially I normally get like 8 to 7 hours sleep, but the yeah, no, having a flu forced me to have like 9 to 8 hours sleep, and it makes a difference. It actually does. absolutely insane. But like, yeah, I sat down, hit up bench, and I was like, hey, like, what gives? The weight doesn't feel heavier; it feels lighter, and we're not benching lightweight. I was like, okay, set one, we're gonna do 102.5 kilos for 8 reps, and I pick up the bar, and it's like, oh, okay, I could do like 10 reps of this. What the hell, man? This is not normal. And I was thinking about like, yeah, actually, me overthinking this, and being sick, I didn't slow down my diet. I kept it going, slept a ton. So ultimately, like, chat, yeah, as long as you keep sleeping properly and you keep your diet going when you're sick and you stay hydrated, and it's not more than a week that you're away from the gym, you're probably gonna experience very little loss of like muscle coordination or even like proprioception. At least I did. I don't know. But like, then again, I have a really solid form warm-up. I do a Bergener warm-up, which I don't know if you know that. Essentially, what it is you take bits and pieces of the actual movement, you break it down into like cardinal blocks of the movement, and then as you've done reps in different portions of the movement, you go all like from partial range to mid-range to full range, and by the time you've reached full range of motion, your form feels sufficiently warmed up. Your muscles tend to have a lot of blood pumping through it. I really like it. It's fantastic for me. But yeah, like all things, you know, you find what works for you, Chad. Bergener warm-ups are fantastic for me. What are we gonna be doing today? We're gonna be playing some Rogue Trader again. I absolutely loved it. The last stream. It is exactly like I was told, which is Baldurs Gate 3, but Warhammer 40k. Fantastic, insane fun, mad fun. I ended stream the way I did last stream because I was 5 hours in and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna degen this for like another 5 hours if I don't stop myself. Like, actually, for reals. I was gonna sit there for another 5 and do a 10-hour if I wasn't careful. And I was like, I got some things I gotta do today. Like, I probably should stop. Probably. I could keep going, you know. Grind my bones to dust, but like, yeah, I got things to do. I can't be here for another 5 hours. I could, but I shouldn't, you know. So I called it there. But that's just a testament how much fun Rogue Trader was, and I'm so glad I finally started. I actually really want to stream Kingdom Hearts and some Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time again. But I want to do Ocarina of Time with a twist somehow. Like, maybe I'll do, like, modded Ocarina of Time. Put in, like, a Warhammer 40k thing in there. I don't know. Maybe we can play as the Emperor of Mankind in Ocarina of Time, if there is a mod loader mod for the Emperor. I don't know. Oh, I'll figure it out. Chat. I'll sort it out. Also, I might change the song to something else. Spider Dance. Let's do that one. I quite like Spider Dance. Okay, so chat. I'm gonna have to get out of my jammies and into some personal protective equipment. Ah! Oh god, why did I do that? Everything is green. Ah! Haha, Monty's with me too. Alrighty. Okay, let's change things up. Play some Rogue Trader chat. Okay, whilst it's booting up, I am gonna check my Discord DMs and let's see who is doing the what and what is doing the who today. Also, did you know, chat, that there is apparently a new voice activated clipping function? And I want to test it. It's on Twitch. It's only for Twitch so far. Let me just see. Let me just see if it works. I have to say a specific phrase. Twitch, clip that. Twitch, clip that. I wonder if it actually worked. I wonder if it actually worked, chat. I don't know, put a marker on stream for when we actually started the game. Yeah. Yeah. Because that is kind of important. Kind of important. Okay, there we go. And one sec, chat. Game may be loading. I've gotta move around my Twitch chats and browsers. Make sure we're getting the things done. Whilst it's loading though, I'll try and just get the ads out of the way. If I do know this, Twitch like forces ads on you and blocks, but if you manually pop an ad, it will like exempt chat from ads for a while. So bear with me. I think it's the same for YouTube, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Just get them out of the way. Hopefully it just keeps the ads away from y'all during cutscenes and stuff. Alright. Okay, ads have been popped. And let me check back in with the game. Switch controls the gamepad. Cancel. Thank you. Oh, there's a little blurb here about the DLC from Trazen. Let me look at this. Lord Captain, the Infinite Museum. Oh, Museum? The Infinite Museum has opened its gates. Face Trazen, the Infinite, and pry loose the mysteries that he has hoarded for millennia. And elsewhere in the Imperium, the Inquisition seeks new servants. The Dark Heresy beta is underway. Okay. Alright. Okay. I see. So, there's that. Also, I think... hang on. Divide equal. Oh yeah. There is a new sequel coming out for Trazen the Infinite and Ark and the Divine's book, The Infinite and the Divine. It is now, God, I think it's been almost a week and a bit since the announcement. But the book in itself, the sequel, is titled The Wicked and the Warped. I am so hyped for this because you're like, look, it goes without saying, The Infinite and the Divine is great, but that's definitely one of my most re-listened to audiobooks, along with other Necrons, like the Twice Dead King series. Good God, I think I've listened to the Twice Dead King series and the Infinite and the Divine at least maybe like 75 times each. Maybe more at this point. Testament to how much I like those audiobooks, chat. I listen to other audiobooks, I swear. I listen to other 40k literature, I swear. Good God. But, you know what? Let's start the game. Let's get into the game. I'm gonna turn the music down. And we'll get into it. I'm just gonna move my mic away. I'm gonna check my decibels are loud enough to. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-da. Yep, we're on 6 decibel. That was the good one as last time. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Where were we last stream? I think we were going to go deal with the fact that our crew is reeling with the loss of their captain, essentially. Yes. And we are the new captain. I am the captain of this ship. I am the captain of this ship now, chat. Me! Yes. Me. Me am the captain of ship now. Just a sec, chat. Just gonna check in on the YouTube chat. Wanna make sure things are good. Okay. Here we are. What am I doing again? Where am I gonna... Oh, I got levels. Oh, I got levels. Yeah. Levels? Give me those. We want those. Need these. War, Imperium, Persuasion, Commerce, Weapons. Okay. Epicenter of Slaughter. Sort by type, please. Archetype. No. Ready to die for the Emperor? No. I need warpy stuff. Okay, so we got Psychomanoris done. Blade of Light, what's that? Force weapon attacks deal do 2 plus more damage and have 10% more armor. Ooh, that is good. Blazing Impact. A burning blood. Oh. Oh, that's actually good. Damn. Used by the Psychic deals damage. A random enemy with 2 cells from the initial. Wow. Psychic additional armor against fire damage. Half this amount is... Oh, that's heaps good as well. Dang. Okay. Melting armor? What's this? Juice pipe. Oh, that stacks. What's this psychic barrage thing? The psychic uses a damaging psychic power on a target that are 6 cells or farther from the psycho. Additional 3 damage. When the psycho is burning, the psi rating is... Interesting. Then the psycho... Oh, wow. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff we can use. Okay. Let me just close these for a bit. I want to see, like, everything that... Oh. Ballistic skill, bolt up preferred, base skill tech, med decay, demolition oh, awareness? Will this increase intelligence? No. Damn. Huh. Why is there... Oh, offense abilities. Okay. Wait, what is Echo Pulse? Oh, so I can hurt myself to make things safer? That feels kind of backwards. In a weird kind of way. Yield med. Oh, wait. That is a kind of important. Yeah, I think I kind of want the field medic ability to heal, but I also kind of want to, like, I don't know. I kind of wish there was more psychic oriented attacks, but we can't take an improvement to psychic abilities until character level is 39 or 34 and is a sanctioned psycho. So 34 for us until we can get there. We are nowhere near there. Honestly, I might go for like melting armor or psychic barrage. Plus 3 damage. Target suffer an additional 3 damage. I don't know, but the Medicaid one is also pretty neat. Being able to heal each other is pretty neat. Yeah, I might just do that because having a tad of utility is sort of kind of important. Hang on a minute. Did I not choose the oh, I see. Willpower reflects the heartless little warp, terrors of the space, and the dreaded opponent's here. And psychic powers. Hmm. Do I just want more wounds? Question mark? Plus 10% wounds? I'm gonna do that. What is strength? Oh yeah, that's just more damage. Complete. There we go. Alright. Let's see what the rest of the plot has for us. Oh, Vigdis is here. Vigdis. Challenge thing. Whoa, we zoom. Tell us thing. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? Let's do fellowship. Bolster the crew's morale. It is done, Lord Captain. Your appearance is unique. You are Voidborn, are you not? Well, that's a bad sound. I don't know what that sound is, but it sounds bad. Oh. My appearance comes from my heritage. Generation after generation of people who spent their entire lives in the depths of this void ship. Neither we nor our ancestors have ever left our home, but the same can be said about many denizens of the Imperium's million worlds. We are used to the silence of the cosmos and the voices of the ship. There are thousands of us, but we dwell far from the Lord Captain's upper decks and remain unseen. We are the Voidborn. Let us return to business. That will be all. Thank you. Cool. Let's go. Oh, sick. Okay, I think this is what we're going to need to interact with to progress. Alright. I think in interacting with that... Yeah, here we are. Whoa, that is a massive solar star thingy. Man, it's pretty. Seeing the sun in the middle of this system. Where am I gonna go? Present planetoid. Scan is required. Unidentified void. Oh, and click that. We actually started something. Okay, I gotta read this. Lord Captain, Astropathic Choirmaster Zachary Ways is asking you to speak via private channel. Zachary Ways. Greetings, your Lord Fellowship. I can report that the choir is listening tirelessly to the Immaterium in the hope of picking up voices from the dynasty's ships or worlds. However, we have heard something horrifying instead. Amid the Immaterium's tumult, something is screaming. This scream is driving your choir mad. Until it stops, we have no hope of contacting any of the dynasty's worlds. It is coming from the Rykard system's astropathic station. What am I gonna... Why don't I pick her? We're going to pay a visit to that station. Do not think we have been introduced. Indeed not, and we meet under lamentable circumstances. My name is Zachary Ways, and I am proud to be the choirmaster of your ship's astropathic choir. The duty I perform is to keep you in contact with the Expanse via the astropathic messages sent through the warp by trained psychers. I know what a psyker is. I'm one of them. What is the nature of this scream? We do not know, your lordship, but it has been brought to the Immaterium to a boil. It has always been a violent, roaring ocean that could spell doom to any who would consider stepping into its waters. Now, however, it has become a cradle of madness, where expelled images fuse together, twisting and cackling before crashing into the minds of all who perceive it. A mighty warp storm, the likes of which I cannot recall, rages in the Empyrean, and it fills me with terror. Okay, then. If the screaming stops, will we be able to contact someone? I humbly hope so, your lordship. Perhaps we will still manage to send calls for aid to Von Valentius Worlds, or one of the dynasty's allies. We're going to pay a visit to that station. Thank you, your lordship. And the dialogue? The station, that one. I think. Oh, I need to burp chat, sorry. Okay, there we go. Lord Captain, reporting. The heralds of the Navis Nobilite continue to maintain Vox silence. Perhaps due to Iraq 5 being off-limits to visitors. We intercepted signals from the beacons drifting in the station's orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We have also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably, it is the remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navis Nobilite House requires aid, and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission. Order the Augur crew to scan the station. Yes, Lord Captain. The officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan of the station, but the information is imprecise. They note waves of distortion, unclear genesis that are throwing off most of the readings. We were able to ascertain that the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some fully depressurized. The signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. So the question remains, why are the esteemed navigators, heralds, ignoring us? Contact the station again. I will negotiate personally. This can only go terribly. I am sorry. The station does not reply even after an official greeting by a rogue trader and the declaration of your intent to negotiate in person. We will not invade a Navis Nobilite station without first acquiring official approval. Lord Captain, only the navigators are blessed with the gift of steering ships through the immaterium. Anyone else would succumb to the same nightmarish influence it projects on the crew and the vessel. To attempt traversing warp space without a guide is a fool's errand. Forgive me for intruding, Lord Captain, but I feel it is my duty to remind you that the Navis Nobilite are highly respected citizens of the Imperium. Humanity guides through the warp. The power and the status of the highborn Navigator House is akin to that of your protectorate. To aid them in their hour of need is to acquire an influential ally. I see. So I don't actually need permission. because they're under our protectorate, we can yeah, okay. They're in our turf, they're in our thing. They're in our jurisdiction. Order the dock. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening at the station, so you will have to look for the esteemed navigators blind. Dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path. Well then. Okay, choose party members. Party members. Party members. I want Argenta for sure. Oh, wait, no, I want all of y'all. Oh, I see. Yeah, all of y'all. I want all of y'all! It really do be Baldurs Gate in space, man. I really do, Chad. Like... I'll move my mic back. Hopefully there isn't too much more reading. Oh, cutscene.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess! What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
But if you execute them, you lose your source of information from them. Prayers will not help you, servants of the damned. Something terrible is about to happen, chat. In the name of House Orselio, I command you to execute the infidels. Infidels, chat. Or mine. That's, oh my god. The ragdolling. Also, we have some strange guests aboard the station. Felix Orselio. The tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down from the pearly scales of his weary face, and not just his own blood. Got a burp. Two jet-blacked, unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing behind the lowered lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Abelard, if you be so kind, would be a choice here. Desist, brother. It's the Emperor's will that brought me abode. Desist, brother. It was the Emperor's will that brought me to this abode. Number 2. The navigator frowns. No one has the right to interpret his will so freely, brother. But wait, I recognize your coat of arms. You must be the Lord von Valancius dynasty. Yes, I am absolutely positive, in fact. And since fate has brought such an opportunity, such an important person, into my abode, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christoph August, keeper of this station. So, you did not come to offer support to the traitors? This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Urac 5 is a holy sanctum for the House Orselio, and the path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say that you are not on the guest list. Provide me with a navigator, I will immediately depart from the station. You're in search of a navigator, so you're coming with me. Gun to your forehead. You're a navigator, you're coming with me. Gun to your forehead. Oh god, that's funny. What else could we... I am looking for Lord Inquisitor's interrogator, one Heinrich van Kalox. Do you know anything about his present location? What is happening on the station? Where did all the corpses come from? Kalox. Let's try that one. The first one. I do not think this is possible. Urac 5 is an observation station. We do not sign contracts and do not provide navigators. We delve into the depths of the infinity and chart the movements of the warp storms. And besides, Felix gestures at the disorder around him, you have chosen an inopportune time for negotiation. Well, what if I lean into it? What is happening on the station? Betrayal. A most banal thing in the life of the Nobilite. Don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orselio, the second keeper of Urac 5, and my mentor. I'm not crazy. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared take her prisoner. Greedy scum. I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. Okay. Felix Ocelia's got a bit more to say. Felix falls silent for a few moments, and then furiously slams the end of his staff into the floor. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia, and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Help me rescue her or be gone, but waste no more of my precious time. Taken by force. I do not care about your mistress. Looking for a navigator. Attack. Gun to your forehead, Chad. You're a navigator. You're coming with me. Oh my god. Laughing has consequences. I might cough too much if I laugh too much at this. Gun to your forehead. Option 4. You're coming with me. Option 1. What kind of help are you talking about? Sounds reasonable. I would never ask you for such a favor under different circumstances, and yet... Felix takes his hand away from his ribcage, notices blood, and winces in pain. And yet Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I haven't got many people left, and my wounds are too deep for me to act with precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to Mistress's chambers, you will need to remake a holy relic, sanctified with the blood of Lady Orcelio herself. This is the control rod of the elevator machine spirit. I have one part and the other was lost due to the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Why should I help you? How do I remake the control rod? So how am I supposed to power the elevator? I have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient and sacred of mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priests ceaselessly performed the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. So how am I supposed to power the elevator? The station's main cogitator is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence and the sacred mechanism will do the rest. If it's so simple, why don't you do it? I guess that makes sense. So, what have you decided? Descendant of von Valentius line? The words of your house upset the balance of power in this part of the galaxy. I will help you, if not for the sake of profit, for the good of Imperium. It will be an honor to save the Lady Navigator from her woes. Taken by 4. The rogue trader hasn't, but sure, you should rejoice, for your mistress will live. It will be an honor to save the Lady Navigator from her woes. I will rescue your mistress, but in return, I require the House of Celiar signs a contract with my protectorate. I'm gonna go with the honorable path for now. You should hurry then. We will stay here to hold the line and lick our wounds. Good luck, road trader, and may the Emperor's light be with you. We got a phylactery of blood. Feel like, chat, I shouldn't have done that for free. But oh well. Whatever. Other dude, my team have levels. Levels, chat. Levels, I say. Oh dear. Do I get to buff you? No, I don't. Why? Okay. Warrior, cautious, disengage, epicenter, slaughter. Begin +1 to slaughter at the start of that turn. Warrior gain temp wound for each stat. What? Nope. Oh wait, +1 to means more health. Right. There are enemies adjacent to the warrior at the start of the turn. The warrior's damage is increased by 8. Oh. Cool. Charge and increase the damage of range attacks made against a fair. Oh. Charge aside. Do not end the warrior's movement and grant 30% dodge before 1 round. 3 to charge. Better die for the Emperor. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's kind of like a berserker thing. I kind of want it. But also, what is stronger together? Oh, that's actually dope. That's actually dope. That buffs our whole party, which is way better. What am I buffing? More toughness? More toughness. Because he already hurts people pretty well. I want more health in the health pool, so that we have less chance of death. Yes. Shista Argenta. What about you? Ballistic skill. What is this? Reflects the accuracy with all forms of ranged weapons, determines the trajectory of shots in a burst. But it's a lot like the tabletop in that respect. The base hit chance for range attack. Yes, I want this. I need this. Cover efficiency increased 10% for 20% for partial cover. Soldier deals damage, critical damage into one. Whoa. Soldier gains 20% more damage for their next attack in the current combat. Rapid reload. Oh. That's good. Okay. Combat. Enough bullets for every 5th and more damage is actually not bad. Against the enemy, minus 20 soldier. Whilst there's cover. First, oh, second skin, swift slaughter. Enemies damaged by the soldier's area of attack suffer 3 damage for the next turn. Next attack that hits them. Oh, guaranteed. I might just take another stronger together thing. Oh, wait, there's other things like Sororitas abilities. +3, creation, chain of power weapons. Oh, wow, okay. Litany of hatred. Oh, cool. Tenets of Retribution. The Minister and Priest deals Okay. Damn, I don't know now. What agility? No. Soldier's second attack. During this turn. Fortress. I didn't look at Fortress. That's another cover book. Oh. Okay. I mean, if I just put the gun in their face, yeah. Yeah. 20% armor pen. Nice. I don't know, though. If I want it compared to the other abilities. More weapon damage. It's kind of a damage buff to everybody. Interesting. It's a lot of demon psycho stuff that it's kind of going against, but I don't know. Bolt weapon against demon psychos and Xenos. More critical. Maybe I'll go Litany of Hatred or Cleansing Faith. Why do you... Yeah, I might do that. I'll go with that. Yeah. And for you... Intelligence? More intelligence? Because you're a Saga? Can I buff your abilities to be psychic? No, you're not having enough level to be... Okay. Stronger together. Or... something else. Pain channeling. Dealing with damage to target's wounds. The excess damage will deal to the enemies closest to... Oh! So it sort of shares the target. Oh. Enemies suffering from the blinded, stunned, immobilized. Interesting. So that essentially buffs me and debuffs them. Fire panel. Ooh. Actually, warp mines. Okay. I think we know what to do. We're not returning to the void ship, though. We are finding a way upstairs. Alrighty. Ooh, you can see the warp outside. Door. Also door. Power be out.
Venture forth.
Dang. Then that cell's pretty well blocked. Alright then. What about this door? Nope. Nope.
White.
Oh.
Bright, pure color. And it's all riddled with horrible veins that carry the poison of fear and pain throughout its body. Who are you?
I think we
Why are
said
you
something.
crying?
If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery.
Okay. Mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity, the faces are twisted in pain and the hands are fused with improvised weapons, tools, scissors, and cutlery. Ugh. Nasty. Wait a minute. That's an eye.
Let's see this through.
There's a book there. So far, my journal say?
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Do we have our own laboratory on our ship? Maybe we do.
Stay sharp.
Let's go back to the ship and see if we've got our own lab. You're right. Artificial. Nope. Okay, well look. The game doesn't seem to want to let me go back on my ship again. Unless I'm just not doing it right. So it must be a thing of, having or further.
Let's seize the moment.
I assume. Unless, maybe there's an option I've missed?
Marching ahead.
Perhaps. Perhaps, chat. Perhaps there is an option here, because I can't see any way forward. There's obviously guard stuff.
Forge ahead. Never
Although, can I
linger.
sneak through that? Oh, interact.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Looky, looky, we can actually interact with things. Okay, cool. I thought it was properly blocked off. My bad.
We should deal with this.
There's a trap ahead. Order your characters to disable it. Right. Okay. I'm going to save, chat. I'm going to save. Oh, this is so much like BG3.
I better myself through my service.
I don't know how I did that. I just right-clicked it. Okay.
Keep your guard up.
I hope just right-clicking it is all I need to do.
Onward to victory.
Hold up. What? Oh.
The Emperor favors me today.
Yeah. Noted. Lead the way. Sister
Compared to naval
Argento.
service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh, jeez.
Let's
That
see
is
this
terrible. Universe of 40K is very, very grim and very, very dark. Oh dear. Combat. Stand firm. We must not let the miscreants defile House Orsilio. Eh?
Another battle demands our attention.
What? But we're on their side. Are we not? God. Are they just traders? Oh, trader forces, okay. Let's properly use the cover. Yeah. I need a clear shot, so I'm gonna put my sister battle here. I'll put Idra there. Nope, Argenta, you're there. Put my Psyche there, and I'll put my tanky tank as close as I can to them, whilst maintaining cover. Because I want to get to him and bonk him without getting shot in the face half as much. Alright, Aelin.
Just a minor setback.
Stay vigilant.
Oh, they got... That's not great.
They must not falter. Stopping the heretic!
Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. How about that? Well, that's an insta-kill. Damn! Okay. Awesome. Oh, what a miss.
Follow my lead. Weather the storm.
My ears are ringing.
Follow my lead.
Okay. Uh-huh. Argenta, let's go. Fire! Ooh, insta-kill.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Sure. Here's for sale. Hopefully we get him anyway. Oh, insta-kill. Damn. Damn. I'll do a recital.
This is unacceptable.
Weapon at the ready.
Can't reload.
My faith strengthens me. Break their morale.
Man, these guys have less accuracy than a stormtrooper.
I've suffered worse.
I'm going to bum rush into
Tried
this guy.
and tested tactics are the best ones.
Bonkus
Indeed.
Maximus.
Reduced to dust. Victory is imminent.
Can I reach them? Nope. I'm gonna need to move closer now.
One step ahead. I won't do that.
Oh, no line of sight? Damn. What about these guys? Yes!
That is how it's done.
Burn, baby, burn.
Let's set this in motion.
Follow my lead.
Ooh. Owie. Owie, ow. No. Methinks I will start moving now. Oh. Ah. Can I get a kill? Yes.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Oh, jeez. Okay, just drop dead.
Onward!
I've suffered worse.
Sister Argenta. Yet you probably might insta-kill you, maybe. I think we ought to just move up. And then pick on someone. Yeah, whoever we can insta-kill, we should insta-kill. That was fantastic.
I am his will made manifest.
I his will.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oofed. We missed. Oh, we can go again.
I'll do it.
Ah, that cover is killing us, man. Ah, now you're just straight missing.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh my god. Wow, you missed every shot and one of them hits cover.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay,
Faith without deeds is worthless.
you know what? I'm just targeting
As the
someone
Emperor
else.
commands, I act.
Wow! Bro. Bro.
Stay vigilant.
Oh my god.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Follow my lead.
Alright. I'm gonna put you straight in their face. Straight in their
I've
face.
seen worse battles than this.
Mace
my
in
time.
their face.
It will be done. Target well struck.
A Thinkafurr.
They won't
Move
expect
up
this.
there. And
Easy.
burn this.
Done and done.
So far, chat, we are slaying this game. Whoa! Nasty.
My prescience has failed me.
Oh, okay. You,
Rejoice in battle.
I'm gonna try and go for the Sankey. Wow, that cover is doing work. That cover's doing work.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, you've got something to worry about.
I took care of this one.
Not
I'm
anymore.
at your
You're
service.
too dead to worry now. Yep, that's everybody done. Cool, let's loot. Ooh, new items. Lasgun? A lasgun? Oh yeah. Lasgun? Me want all of this. Who would I give it to? Not to Sister Battle, that's for sure. That. I wonder if I can swap to this mid-combat. Because if we can swap loadouts, that will be really cool. Oh, Seneschal's trusted carapace is better. I think I'll give it a flak. 25% is... Oh, that is better. I give her 2 large pistols. What's this loot got? What have we got here? Oh, more. Yep, collect all. All loot is good loot. Oh, goods. What is this? Oh, conversation. Okay, let's have a read. Tremendous honor. Yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the child's personal guard. By the God Emperor, well, you are a strapping lad. You will probably make it for a cycle or 3. It has worn down better men than me. What even is the point if your brains turn to mush? I may rip out my eyes like Amos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that kept stealing our... Hello? Oh, what happened to that one? Threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because of some voices telling him to. Calm down. Keeper Felix said the squad will not have to serve the child for long. He even may give us a little leeway. Unlike that fish-eyed. Be quiet, he might hear you. Well, you know what I mean. He almost busted our heads because someone forgot to check the catering unit. We haven't let a single outsider in over 10 years, but the Keeper Theobald keeps finding things to fret over. Imagine the shrieking if he finds out that Keeper Felix didn't make us inspect the hangar after Lord Winterscale's most recent visit. Throne forbid. I try to steer clear of the squabbles among the highborn. Some of the Keeper Felix orders make little sense, like the last time he commanded that we cut off communications from Rykard Minoris for a while. Why would he do that? It looks like he grew tired of Winterscale's scion visits. Well, it's always a pleasure to aid Keeper Felix. That's right, if the highborn have grown tired of each other, let them deal with it. Feels a little bit like people are making assumptions about the orders he makes. Oh, that press tab shows everything is really handy. Yep, tab is a handy feature. Oh, still a lot of loot here. I'll take that. Examine.
My actions speak louder than words.
Oh.
Stay sharp.
Oh, that's good. Page 40 KO. Interesting. Oh. Okay, what is this? On the training of worthy servants at the court of the Navis Nobilite. A good Major Domo attempts to nurture only the finest of flowers in the garden that is their master's life. Therefore, new seed for the garden must be weeded out with the utmost care, so that the garden's tree may yield the sweetest of fruits. The lessons below will help you separate the precious seeds from the vile thorns to cultivate the perfect garden for any lady navigator. Lesson 1. A faithful servant always makes sure their mistress's rooms and garments are clean. Lesson 2. A faithful servant will never offer their mistress the same dress presented earlier in the next cycle. Lesson 3. A faithful servant offers their mistress a glass of fresh water upon waking. Lesson 4. A faithful servant tastes every dish and every drink before serving it to their mistress. Lesson 5. A faithful servant will have mastered the art of styling their mistress's hair. The total time that 5 servants can spend on arranging their mistress's coiffure should not exceed 3 revolutions of the chronometer. Lesson 6. A faithful servant lives for their mistress and gladly gives their life for her as well. Lesson 7. A faithful servant... And then it just trails off. Okay. I guess I'll be taking that. Thinkafurr, purveyor of laws. What is this? Something of import. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, there's something there. Yep. Gotta make sure we get all the lore. Can't seem to... You know, I'm not gonna bother to read that. Add to cargo. I don't know what these do, but I'll take it. Oh, more goods. And more goods. All the goods.
Senses keen.
Ooh, a chest. Gun. Collect all. Hey. Okay. Cool. Stop it. Just says goods. Oh, mutated flesh sample. Ew. Nasty. Alright. Through the side door. Then we'll go through the middle door.
Pay attention.
Ah. Thank you, game. Whew. I'd be
Never
cooked if it
doubt
wasn't
me.
for that feature.
The crew continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance of their duties in service of the Lord Captain.
Let the people grieve. Lady Theodora was with us so long that we started to believe she was immortal.
Oh, cool. We hear that? I'll save that for a bit.
Let's seize the
Over
moment.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Oh, I could have gone the other way.
I better myself through my service.
Interesting. The door can be hacked. And if I had gone through that door, I could have... Oh, there's gonna be a fight.
Venture forth.
And I want my tank
Your seneschal is always there for you.
to go in. Did you hear the screams? Move. Sir, are you all right? We can't hear anything. Oh dear, the warp is messing with his brain. Now I see you are in league with them. Is this insurrection? Yes, indeed. Death to the traitors. Oh my goodness. There is much heresy happening right now. I know you are all traitors. Traitors, all of you, they told me. They whispered. Hey, who are you? He just got counterattacked immediately.
All souls cry out for salvation.
Okie dokie. Cal, we just witnessed a murder. Free from work, but not free yet. That's okay. You just do you, bro. We'll be here. Chilling. Having fun. Relaxing. And, Trying to spread the good cheer. Data crypt. Add to inventory. We'll need these data crypts.
Let's see this through.
What else is there? More loot. Ooh, book. Research notes of Navis Laboratorum Custodian Fortuna Orsilio. Keeper Theobald graciously agreed to provide samples of his skin growth so we could study the influence of the rebellious immaterium on the flesh of the Navis Nobilite. Just as we thought, navigators are positively resistant to the restless currents of the warp. The God Emperor truly does not shield some people against corruption and misery. But let us get back to the study of mortal flesh. Another servant will be carried in shortly. I must be ready. Oh, I must ready the organ extraction equipment. Adamantine dust and black water. This was the worst idea that could have entered my mind. God Emperor be praised, I am lucky to still have my head on my shoulders after this reckless experiment. Nevertheless, we did make an important discovery. The adamantine seems to protect the frail flesh of the lowborn to a degree. Having said that, not even the macerator can handle its temper. So we should probably introduce a more complex compound into the... Damn, I lost my spot. Into the formula. All of the data related to the experiment were recorded to the data crypts K040H. I will get back to them later once I am done with the experiment H41OK. Have I mentioned that the chunk of the meteorite found by the Keeper's Felix subjects is completely useless, although its shining granules could be used to make new paints for the child? Yes, I think I'm going to do exactly just that. Okay, then. You back later? I have to go home and drop mom at work. Yeah, that's okay, Cal. We're only an hour and a half into stream anyway. I still got stream to go. So, no worries, dude. Alright, deeper we go. Into the lore chat. Waken the cogitator spirit. The cogitator vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. Awaken the cogitator. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flames. The cogitator's insides emit creaks and groans, and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitator's systems. Okay. Examine the log. The archive data stored in the cogitator's local data crypt is partially corrupted, but you still manage to access the residual logs for examination. View Vox Report 12AH890. The Vox recording hisses for some time before you hear a voice. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower levels. Chamber A and D are unpowered. The tech priest crew sent to investigate the problem is still not responding. Requesting backup. The officer's speech is interrupted by shouting and the recording abruptly ends. I think he died, chat. I think he died. Officer 1-2. 200 servants have perished due to the explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause is officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. What is this? This seems like some sort of intercom thing. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winterscale Scion for help. but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure if it was even sent in the first place. Our rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. That seems silly. Okay, I'll explain it a bit. If everybody's shooting each other, how can we be certain who the traitors really are? Why don't we just separate people into groups first and sort it all out? That way first, before we just go pointing guns. Recent entries of incident log. Let's do that one. Report X880. Originator. Classified. Date. Classified. You know, that just reminds me of the fact that the official year in Warhammer 40k is to be considered heretical because the Order Chronos can't decide on what the actual date is. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. Oh. Okay. An order came from above to have their remains reprocessed. The negotiations with Winterscale were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Oh. Data expired. Interesting. Something was deleted. Docking log. The log is almost completely corrupted, but you managed to recover the last entry. Identity confirmed. Regent Aeronto Orsilio. Date of visit classified. Reason for visit classified. Date of departure classified. Huh. Security and life support. Okay. Warning. Damage in technical compartments A12, B3, D8, and H24 detected. Warning. Living quarters L10, L16, L28 depressurized. Warning. Unable to access the station's docking system. Warning. Energy regulation system. Unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. Warning. Okie doke. Requires access level security captain or above. Current access level senior security officer. Tech use. Breakthrough in Machine Guardian's defenses. Okay. Ooh, we actually did it. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the purged protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands having been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness now flits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child. Leak picked flow. Disable. Access code. Animal station controls. Is delete. Activate. Shuttle self-destruct purge command log. They tried to destroy the ship. Okay. Exploring the archives a while longer yields a surviving excerpt from the guard captain's reports, mentioning the security system had recently been reconfigured without his knowledge. His comment reads, "Only the keepers of the station have access to life support systems, but Keeper Theobald has not left the child's side, and neither had I. Could it be that... ... Okay. Request data of the station's navigators? After a brief pause, the data appears on the vid screen. Felix Orsilio, location, main hall, status, alive. Theobald Orsilio, location, upper chambers, status, alive. Okay, so Orsilio, Theobald's alive. Calomira Orsilio, location, upper chambers, status, deceased. Whoop. Alex Orsilio, location, lower levels, status, deceased. Rasmus Estevan Orsilio, location unknown, status deceased. Right. The child location. Upper chambers. Biometric parameters. Rapid heartbeat. Elevated body temperature. Stress levels exceed the permissible limit. Status: unknown error. Attention. Calming procedures advised. Attention. Upper chambers inaccessible. Error. The control rod is not present. If the control rod has been misplaced, immediately contact a station keeper or the Navis Laboratorum custodian. I'm gonna call Rycom in order to help. The system cannot carry out your command despite the eager compliance of the machine spirits. One thing is certain. The problem does not lie in the cogitator's mechanisms. Uh-huh. Switch to the main chamber's controls. The cogs within the sacred mechanism slowly start turning with a heavy grinding and clacking. The tired machine spirit grants you access to the station control, or at least its parts that still obey the cogitator. Opening all doors going to probably be an issue. I bet you we do that and we're gonna get flooded with enemies, but we're gonna do it anyway because XP. The cogitator's vid screen goes dark as if the machine spirit has fled the mechanical casket, but your assumption is incorrect as it fills with static just a few moments later. You can barely make out an inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing symbols. Warning. Data corrupted. Processing. Error. 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 blah blah blah. I'm gonna go with logic 100%. Logic test succeeded. Well, there you fucking go. Okay then. The vid screen lights up with a smattering of unfamiliar green symbols, and you hear a peculiar click from somewhere behind you. It appears one of the doors in the chamber has opened, and we got 4 experience. Uh-huh. Elevator controls. A few manipulations with the switches makes you realize the elevator to the upper deck chambers is blocked. Activate the elevator. Processing. Query. Confirmed. Return to the middle. Takes the name. Oh, we restored an elevator. Hell yeah. I'm gonna step away slowly now and end the dialogue, chat. I bet you by opening the doors, we have in fact, invited new enemies through. I bet you. I bet. Oh, more goods. Guns? Shock generator, crowd of thing, if there's a ooh, trank injectors, I'll take all that. All of that. Weapon locker? Let's open it with tech use. Rechargeable battery, corpse dodge. Oh, corpse dodge, nasty. Shield longer lives. I want this. Give me this. Give me this now. Long lives. 5'7", 1420. Yo. 1610 or 610. Oh, but in her hands it would do so much better. Gadwood. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the long las rifle. That thing is basically a sniper rifle. Okay then.
Marching ahead.
Oh, there's another door. Okay, let's check out this other door. Oh. Okie doke. Innocence. We are done for. They kill us all. I can't take this anymore. Yeah. Where is the child? Does she stay?
I forge my own success.
Oh, someone. Oofed. Ah. Can't talk. Doesn't have a tongue. Owie. Oh, what is this? For some reason, the arch enemy's twisted influence has found its way into the station. So chaos is here. You don't say. Alrighty. Well, that is everything in this area that we can deal with.
Now that was
Let's
easy.
move this rubble. Oh, there's a dead person under there. Mars patent sword. Mars patent sword. Me want. Um, 813. What's the axe do? 6 to 8. Ugh. Yuck. Give me this. Seven to 9. 6 to 8. Ripper auto pistol. No. Laz is better. On the look of it. Yeah.
Venture forth.
Can't go through that door, so let's backtrack. We'll go through the middle door now. Ah. Okay. Being hurt. The heavy door is secured by sophisticated mechanism lock. Must be some way to open it. Somewhere else. Okay. Well. Yet. I thought we'd already unlocked the doors. Unless I need to go back and relock it. I don't know.
Never linger.
I don't know. But I might quickly have a chit chat with the priest guy. Oh, I had at you. Cool.
An expected result.
Onward to victory.
I
Nothing's
wonder what happens
impossible
if
for
we
this
actually
old
wait too
officer.
long. Legitimately, I wonder what would happen. Oh, there's encrypted doc. Kale! Good to see you, dude. Good to see ya. We are having a nice chill out session playing some Baldurs Gate 3 in outer space. Okay, we're playing Rogue Trader today, which is Warhammer 40k's own sandboxing game, like Baldur's Gate 3. It is essentially the same kind of like UI and gameplay system. It's actually mega fun, dude. Oh shit. Wrong click. View the encrypted data. Something buzzes in the cogitator's metallic gut. Several red lumens light up above the vid screen. Required access level, security captain or above. Current access level, senior security officer. Ugh. Damn. Main chamber controls. Open all doors in a level, please. Open all doors in the level, please. According to reports, the doors have already been opened. This has been opened. Trying to impression. Oh. So we could accidentally, like, jettison ourselves into outer space. Okay. So we should have tried to open everything. Oh, what? This door unlocks. Yeah, dude. It's essentially Warhammer 40k D&D. Okay. Here we go. Step away from the cogitator. Like, legitimate. And also make your own personal character, which I think is awesome. Just like Baldurs Gate 3. The only thing is, like, it goes with it saying Rogue Trader's a bit older, so the customization, whilst it is pretty okay, it's not obviously as, like, how to put it, comprehensive as BG3's.
They say I have a magnetic personality. That certainly explains why I keep attracting trouble.
Something disrupted this equipment in the most brutal fashion. It is impossible to determine what was inside. Oh no, Mewtwo escaped, chat. Oh no, Mewtwo escaped. Oh no, it's Pokemon all over again. Yeah, dude. Well, I feel super good today, but I was really, really sick. Last week, leading up to a few days ago. Biogel. This must be the stuff for the experiments. I had a flu that pretty much had me bedridden for like an entire week. First day back on weights was 2 days ago. And we came back stronger than before, which is hilarious. And it's purely because getting sick forces you to sleep even more than usual. But the irony of that is that I was already sleeping quite a good amount. I was sleeping like 8 hours to 7 hours on average. But the flu essentially made me sleep 9 hours to 8 hours on average. But occasionally I got 10. So, yeah. That pretty much explains why I had a massive jump in strength. When I finally came back to weights a week later. In spite of doing absolutely nothing besides resting and eating. More. But, you know, the growth part of exercise, I will say this, it is always in the time in which you're resting. Ooh, lore. More and more servants are being influenced by the Immaterium, and it has nothing to do with the child's more frequent tantrums. We've discovered that the corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts with mostly unusually the crystals we purchased from the Winterscale dynasty. I strongly recommend finely grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Do not use acid under any circumstances. Trust me, you will not like having to tend to the burns for the next dozen turns in a row. This calls for something more basic. Oh, and one more thing. The tech priests blessed the data crypt H41OK for the calculated number of chronoturns, which means it is no longer necessary to remain near the device whilst waiting for the reaction to start. The data crypt H40KO malfunctioned over the course of our research. I should remind the Technomats to deliver this sacred mechanism into Magos Deoctius's capable hands. Okay, we've got the crystal here. Side crystal. Oh, I understand now.
Venture forth.
You're gonna now game with mates. Nice, dude. Nice. This is the way. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Regent flask, catalyst flask. Oh boy, we gotta put this in the right order, don't we? Data crypt connector. Tissue flask. Liddy Cassia's Medicae. Could you speak to us? They all just love. Don't kill me. Ah! Okay. Chill out. We're not gonna kill you. Not happening. Adamantine, rare ore. Remake the old control rod. Sick. We remade the control rod.
Marching ahead.
I don't know what these do, but I'm fuck around and find out.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
You sure are. Now get back to the list. But yeah, enjoy your time
Experience?
gaming, dude.
Nothing matters more.
Feel like Ocelia looks a little better. His tangled hair is now neatly braided, his wounds are tightly bandaged, and there is something healthy. Oh, there is some healthy color under the scales of his cheeks. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well? Remember, every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. Eudora suddenly cocks her head and drives her nails deep into her shoulder. Then she starts mumbling. The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy. They fall at the slightest touch, one hiding a blind man, another a traitor. Tell me more, what paths, who's who, and who do you see behind the masks? My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak the naughty little things. They say the tearing of the masks is your concern. Tell me more. What paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith. The other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like most. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Idra nods tiredly and glances at Felix out of the corner of her eye. This station has enough problems without your sorcery, Psycha. Felix waves Idira off and looks at you expectantly. I have many questions regarding what happened on the station. You think they are worth the life of my mistress? The madmen I fought were convinced that we were the traitors. That's why they remain. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dared to raise their hand against the scions of the noble bloodline? Did you really think the mere servants could plan a coup? The senior officers are just as guilty. Half of my guards butchered one another because they suspected treason. As for the real culprit, the coup was staged by those closest to the mistress. Destroying the shuttles, shutting off the power, disabling the security systems. Too many things required special access. Access available only to the keeper of the station. As I assure you there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald or Serio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power. And also the one to blame for the woes that have befallen Urek 5 and our noble bloodline. I listened to the recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were very lenient towards them, purposely neglecting the security protocols. Only the keepers of access, but Theobald stayed at his side the entire time and couldn't initiate self-protocol. I'm gonna go. Which means he did it before the report was filed. Or maybe after. Felix's stern face twists in disgust. You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who is going out of his way to preserve what lit there is still left. By the God, Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. Number 2 is done. Number 1. So listen to the recording. Private conversations. This is true. And in the end, I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. The keeper spits out the last few words with particular bitterness. Enough lies, Felix. I am certain you are the one behind this coup. Mistress. Maybe he's the one obsessed, considering he calls her his mistress. I'm gonna go with 4. Felix nods wearily. I suppose it is time to remove my mask. Congratulations, you've got me. But did you really expect me to be sincere enough this time? To welcome you with open arms, an ally of the Tisiphone and her monster. The accursed child who has tormented the navigators of House Orsilio for years. Don't make me laugh. You arrived here to help her completely destroy our house, and I cannot let that happen. What are you babbling about? I know nothing of this Tisiphone, or the monsters of any kind. You don't be more wrong, but the idea of destroying your house becomes more appealing with every word you say. I feel like you're obviously quite mistaken. I came here to get myself a navigator, nothing more. I know nothing of any or monsters of any kind. You do not? Felix hesitates for quite a while. In that case, accept my sincere apology for the deception and my earlier behavior. I had no intention of making an enemy of Von Valencius, nor of destroying the station that served my home for many years. They left me no choice. You cannot even imagine what monster lurks in the upper chambers. An evil plague. A pestilence on our bloodline that seeks to destroy House Orsilio from within. But you sabotaged it. And Theobald and his followers, mindless fanatics serving this evil. Lady Acacia is the sign of a merciless tyrant, but it is not her relation to Tisiphone that is terrifying. She is a monster whose powers drive servants insane in mere turns. A cursed child who can kill a navigator from the Orsilio bloodline with just a look. I alone managed to get close enough to her to over the years. She lowered her guard and trusted me, and at long last, I rid my house of the curse. This is true. Old navigator. Monsters, so what? Must have been a terrible blade living with monsters here for so many years. As a child, I will gladly rid you of this burden. Do you ever speak the truth? If your cursed child agrees to become my navigator, I will gladly rid you of this burden. I might just go with that. You do not understand. Felix stops mid-sentence, making a brief pause, and then nods to himself. You are correct. This may work. It certainly is possible. You are going to need this charm. Felix hands you a precious stone without a setting. Its luminous surface remains cold to the touch no matter how long you hold it in your hand. If you manage to press it against the monster's skin, whether by force or by guile, the baleful influence of her powers will recede. You will be able to take her and leave the station. Item received glowing stone. I think this guy's crazy. But I'm not about to take his side in things. Oh wow, there's no other dialogue, Felix or Celio. Alright, up we go. Let's fuck around and find out. Cassia, the pale figure with unnaturally long limbs, covers her face with her hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet-misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Oh, she's an abhuman from a water world. Cassia, only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. As the otherworldly creature's gazes slide over you, your entire core shudders in terror. Flashes of past warp nightmares re-emerge from the shadows of your memory and paralyze your will. You gasp for air in terror, drowning under a crushing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn your cheeks. Why is this happening? Why is it happening to you? Why do you feel so lonely and in so much pain? Do these feelings even belong to you? Hydra is something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow, ow, ow! As if my own little pals weren't bad enough. This one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her! Argenta, heresy! Argenta looks at the tall figure with a strange mix of anger and sadness, and then she lowers her head, and white hair veils her face. Okay, we're gonna talk to Cassia, I guess. Let's try Persuasion 100. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. Oh, wait. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound, similar to both a sob and a howl of a small, wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? You girl may address me as a shipwreck trader. Number 3 is awful. You look like you'll do. I'm looking for a navigator. Think of everyone. You know what? Number 1. Think of everyone, Blanchett. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pardon my manners, Thinkafurr. I did not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance, such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. The child. Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserve. The heaviest old man who has been kneeling nearby erupts into low sobs, his eyes swollen from crying. Oh. Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You. The old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet-black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as the enemy or ally. I'm warning you. One wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orsilio down upon your head. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged, it's making the whispers shriek all like crazy. Might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense. Esteemed whoever you are. Abelard places his hand on the weapon. Present, I am trying to determine what is happening on Urek. I mean you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. I sentenced you all to death. Nope. Nope, we're not doing that one. At the present, I'm trying to determine what is happening on Urek 5. We really wanted to help the navigator at the end of the day. And there was a crazy priest guy who locked her up, and we really kind of just wanted the help of a navigator. I'm gonna go with commerce. I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come coveting the riches of a wrecked station, or like scoundrels and feel like servants. Service. So who are you? Abelard, introduce us. Call me Thinkafurr to you, old man. I am Lordship Rogue Trader. To you, old man. Abelard. Us? Yeah. His Lordship Rogue Trader Thinkafurr von Valentius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Coronos Expanse, and bearer of the Sacred Warrant of Trade, extends his greetings. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy? How interesting. Your kind as always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful. And so House Orsilio now asks for a service to you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today. You decide. What is the curse that has taken hold of everyone in the room? You look frightening. What service do you ask of me? I want to know what happened between you and Felix. I want answers. First. Felix is my wayward student. He came to Urek 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. I knew as such. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of our greatest novitors. Let me try this again. Tisiphone, Orsilio, who led our house, prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy. The renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had to come of age and take up the Novator's throne. So choose whose side you are on, a murderous traitor, or the lawful scion of the noble house. Theobald speaks the words softly, looking at the unconscious young woman with reverence. Felix said the child is a monster. A legacy of tyranny that must be wiped out. And you believe him? After everything he has done to the station, Felix only wishes to dispose of the heir and take the reins in his blood-stained hands. Do not besmirch Lady Cassia's good name. The child is the holiest and most innocent creature on this station. How could you lose control of your station? Felix is a true monster. Let's do away with him together. Sick of this station, taking Cassia. Gun to your head. Gun diplomacy at its finest. How could you lose control of your station? Do not thrust my errors in my face. I am twice your age and twice as wise. And take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. What curse has taken all of everyone in the room? Bellic is the true monster. I'm going to go with the curse first. Curse? You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House Orselio. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft. Okay. You're not wrong, eh? You look frightening? Service do you ask of me? Save the sacred child. Take her away from this station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin, and he wipes the mutated blood briskly away from his sleeve with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Ah, warp corruption. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Auronto, acting head of House Orselio in the Coronus Expanse. Rest assured, the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. You're talking as if you expect to die here. My service to House Orselio is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Raise the throne slowly enough to see the child, that the child is taken care of. You need help? There is Medicaid on my deck. No, I am the keeper of Durac 5, and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. I believe I've made my decision. Felix is away with him. Allies are welcome. Even temporary ones. I will revive the child. Do not be alarmed. The power of House Orselio's heir will help us destroy our enemies and shield from Felix Navigator forces. But you, rest for a time before the battle. No? We will absolutely destroy him. We don't need rest. We don't need rest. We will absolutely obliterate Felix. Oh, he is not looking. Yeah, he is really not looking great. Oh, good. Well. Oh, okay, cool. So she's into books, eh? You're a bit of a book reader, eh? Chat, I'm on a mission to finish 20 physical books this year. I'm not going well. I'm just going to say this now. I'm going pretty badly. But today I will be finishing a book and starting a new one. Activate. That time we repay those who betrayed our house. Oh yes. We will. We will have swift justice, Chad. Rogue traitor. You treated us well. I knew I should have killed you. That is enough, boy. You betrayed the child, our house, and Tisiphone herself. Surrender! I am the savior of the house, and I am prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them. You cannot be saving a house if you're killing the entire house. You are crazy and stupid.
Your execution is assured.
Oh, jeez.
Stand your ground.
Argento. I'm gonna put you straight in the front, because I'm just gonna, like, put bullets in the guy. Yeah. I'm just gonna put bullets in the guy, chat, and, yeah. I think. Oh yeah, we can probably no. I'll just put Abelard straight in front. It's gonna be a long battle, isn't it? Hi, you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, the long last arrival? Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Wow, he is gonna die. And
Follow my lead. One fewer target.
wow. Yeah, he died. Cassian. Hi. Better not die. We kinda need you alive.
As said, so done.
Weapon at the ready.
Follow my lead.
Costly mistake.
Strengthens me.
Yeah, I think we are kind of over leveled for this. Yeah,
What is
Oh.
this foreboding?
Besides, we are completely overjuiced for this
Unfortunate turn of fate.
level, for this entire mission.
I must not falter.
We got 3 dudes. Oh, we got 4 dudes over that side. Oh, burst fire, cool.
Follow my lead.
I might swap to bolter, really.
Follow my lead. Weapon at the ready. My faith strengthens me. Die!
Excuse me. We're gonna do Darren cover. We've got a bunch of people here. I'm gonna put you straight in the middle. And have you put bullets in people.
Guided by faith. Faith
Yep,
without
and then
deeds
we'll
is
pop the him
worthless.
off.
In
And we'll
thy
do this
light
one.
I stand, and thy light
And then
I
we'll do
pray.
single shot.
Strike is a prayer.
Please hit this. Nice. One more?
I'll do it.
Finish it? Oh, wow, miss.
Doubt
Ah.
is for the weak.
Oh, man, that guy was doing work. Well, you did fantastic work, though.
A tactically sound approach. I took care of this one.
Wow. Well, that's, it's almost game.
Emperor, give me strength.
Move? You have no movement points. Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna end. You can't do much.
Let's set this in motion.
Can I reach you with my ability? No.
Weather the storm!
Break!
finally done here.
Follow my lead.
Okay. Point blank, shotgun to the face. Well, las gun to the face, point blank, but... Oh, wow, yeah, just do the thing. Move.
I'm not so sure. Moving out.
Stay vigilant.
Wow, so many misses.
Follow my lead.
Let's go here and put bullets
God
into him.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
That was easy. How many people does it take to take out one guy? Oh, Theo is dying. Theobald coughs up bluish blood. The armor plate on his chest is perforated in a few places. Sorry, Chad. Let me try that again with a cleared throat. Theobald coughs up bluish blood. The armor plate on his chest is perforated in a few places, and there is a tangle of metal and viscera where his abdomen ought to be. When the navigator's pale eyes find Cassia, he quietly rasps, "Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house, as your destiny demands."
No, don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. Wake up. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Oh. Sag.
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
I regret we had to meet circumstances.
What need have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before. What are you going to do to me?
Number 2 or 3? I'll go number.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orselio.
We'll save them all.
As a Lady Navigator of House Orselio, I accept your gracious offer of protection. Please, take me to your vessel. I can no longer bear the pain of this place. When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Okay then. I mean, the thing is, her servants can end up becoming our servants. From the standpoint of, we have a bigger crew. Oh, what is all this? Oh. Oh. Yo. Some of this is good. Some of this. Not all of this, but some of this. What is that? Las pistol. Huh? Shotgun. Oh. There is a lot of loot. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm loving the tab function. Pt2 pattern lasgun. Yeah, cool. So it's rapid fire and single shot. Alrighty. To the void ship bridge. Onward, story chat. Ooh. Lord Captain Navigator. Lord Captain. Lady Navigator. Welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first... Your heart starts beating furiously, your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingly unpleasant. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of their sudden wave of unease. Without even looking at the Voxmaster... Cassia waves her hand. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Oh, of course. When you are ready for the ritual, please let me know. Cool. We're gonna have a chat with the Navigator. Cassius pensive gaze over Victus, then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? Tell me more about what the ritual entails. First, you will do your duty as Navigator. All other conversations can wait. I do not want to speak to you. Go to the Sanctum Navis now. Oh, that's rude. What do you want to speak about? Before I begin the ritual, I wish to look once again into the eyes of the man whose fame is so great it managed to penetrate the impregnable walls of the Urak 5 long before we ever met. It truly is you, Thinkafurr, the person the whole expanse and Kalix sector are talking about, and now a rogue trader as well. Few seconds of hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped. But you acted honorably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that, I am immeasurably grateful. I am also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. You've served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend me during the journeys through the Immaterium, and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. But now, Cassia throws back her shoulders. I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I will require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Why do you refuse red paint? I shall deliver the same time. I'm not going to waste any time to perform the ritual immediately. Tell me more about what the ritual entails, and why do you refuse red? I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I become one with the vessel. Cassia lifts a lock of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I use the House Orcelio ritual. which I am loath to reveal to you to free my mind of all errant thoughts, and then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star and system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. Cassia unfurls her hand as though dropping something. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orcelio never lose their course. Why do you refuse red paint? Cassia gestures toward a servant standing beside her. You will give of his blood before the ritual, as always. Oh, paint with blood, I see. Number 2. I shall take my of the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. You can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. Okay. Go do the warpy thing. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. Cassia Orcelio. Cassia Orcelio is the young heiress of the Navis Nobilite house, a unique navigator gene that Okay then. I guess we're not reading that. The Vox caster at the Sanctum Navis picks up the susurration of clothes, pies chanting, and the metallic clicking of implants. Then, the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence, initiating communion ritual. Come here, you. The exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard. A low sob of the servant, a rhythmic drip of liquid on the canvas, or the faint whisper of the brush. Go. Footsteps hurrying away. I see. Violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in a fog. The path from one end to the other cannot be seen. And here, beyond the walls of a glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her. No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. The Vox Master recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the Vox caster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Voxmaster, see to it that you receive 5 lashes for the show of clumsiness. Leave the navigator undisturbed. Cassia, are you all right? Continue the ritual. That is in order. Continue a ritual. That is in order. Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, and their throats roar from strain, and then suddenly silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's right, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue trader, I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole into two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric, and metallic clicking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something else, something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time. There are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I will report on the condition of the station, Urak 5. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rykard system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of the Navis Nobilite bought us precious time. We can either focus our efforts on disassembling the station and procuring technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Gather that may be of use to us, loot everything from jewelry to the very last manuscript. I'm probably gonna go one. The other one feels the number 3 feels disrespectful. As you command, Lord Captain. With your permission, I would like to also remind you that we are still looking for an Engineer Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of an oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrichs van Kalox, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for certain he was not on Urak 5, so we should keep this in mind. When making any future plans. Thank you, Victus. That will be all for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Okay. Can I... Is it possible to... Oh, cool. You can fly around the place. I didn't know this. Does this cost resources by any chance? What would happen if we went into the okay, maybe we don't. Okay, no. What is this? Scan is required. Prison planetoid. Astropathic station. Rykard Minoris, unidentified void ship. Majoris, Rykard Majoris, scan is required. Well, like, I could go to that astropathic station or Urak 5. Might give the astropathic station a crack. Lord Captain, there's some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia to the deck. Okay. Probably go on a limb here and say that her warpy aura is, like, affecting people. But people hating someone feels more like a null thing, which is odd. She's not a null. She's a psycho.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
It pleases me. You adjusting to the life aboard the ship. Alas, titles alone does not hold their attention all the time. I'm gonna go.
Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes. The bridge and the decks are so clamorous. In my search for a place of quiet, I was fortunate to come upon this islet of serenity filled with rare tomes and practically devoid of color.
I might do like negative thing and then go into positive thing. So you've been shaken. Are you all are you well? Are you all right?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
I'm gonna do the nice one now, the positive one. See, you're fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
Purge them in flame!
Hello! Waboom! Purge 'em in flame! I don't know who we're purging. Who are we purging in flame? Hopefully not our navigator.
Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
We're purging Tyranids. We're purging Tyranids, of course. It's all coming together. I see. I see. Well, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you get comfy. We're having a nice chill stream, playing some Broke Trader.
For the Emperor!
Indeed. So yeah, this is basically Baldurs Gate 3 in outer space. I am loving Rogue Trader, dude. It's my first playthrough and the second stream for this game, and yeah, it is fan-fucking-tastic, honestly. Cannot put this game down without forcing myself to. So, we're in the middle of talking with Cassia, our newest navigator, who we rescued. You know, the sole thing I dislike about this game is... What do you find that you dislike? I might go with... Early attendance of valet from Urak 5. Do myself not measure up to your standards? Let's try 2, actually.
No. It is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Okay. Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising, then, that Cassia prefers the company of one who is used to how she looks. I see. I will not press the matter any further. I hope you've had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Oh. I was forced into that dialogue choice. I'll have you know, Cassia, I didn't get a choice. I could not choose anything else besides that. I'll have you know.
Lord Captain,
Gender
would
lock romance?
kindly
What you dislike?
explain to me
Valid,
why you
fair.
are
I didn't even know you
pestering
could
me with
romance.
these questions, inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Oh. Oh, I see what you're being serious. Is there like a mod? Surely there's mods for that. Not that you should need to mod the game for that, but like, surely I feel like there's gotta be a Steam mod to like unlock that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll see. I'll have a gander on Nexus mods later if there's Rogue Trader mods for that. In fact, why don't we focus on this now? Because it looks like there's some kind of romance option here. I believe this comes in a natural conclusion. Is indeed if you feel empathy for a mutant. Quiet right asks so that you mind what you say from now on. And it is as just as natural to share them with others. I am beginning the feeling that you are far more complicated than common sympathy. Huh. Top one is the romance one. Yeah, I figured as much. I was sort of like, is there like a slow burn to these romances, or is there like a fast burn that kind of looks like it just sets off the whole thing? I don't know. And considering this is a romance line, I assume I kind of find out what this does.
Lord Captain? So many colorful sparks
We could
are
have just
flaring
had friendship.
to life and
Cassia,
dimming
slow
all
down.
around you. It is a veritable ocean of emotions. There are so many of them that I can barely see the pure white sincerity of your words. Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
Probably, I assume, right, that they want her to go and like push for their original house to continue on, and so that duty or that old duty and old life is forcing her to feel constrained in a box.
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
See, okay, I'm gonna go through the options here. Number 2 is seedy as hell. I will not be picking that. Well, didn't it dare make fun of a lady's feelings, especially not one who is captivated? That is a nice one to say to someone. I guess, if you're going for romance. What I found childish is your manner of addressing me as if I were your friend, a mistaken belief that anyone here would be interested. Oh, that is mean. I would not pick that. Understand what you're going through. Amusing, expensive people. Just trying to keep my emotions in check. I'm afraid I must return to my duties. We can just like turn around and be like, nope. That's funny. I love is the fact that you can be the biggest asshole ever. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I saw that. I see the cruel options here. I'm just like, whoa. You really can be mean in this game. Oh, you can be very mean in this game. I understand. I would either probably go with number 4 or number 1. Expanse of my people or 4. 4 kind of keeps things like you're playing a heretic, but then why is everyone picking another dialogue up? But goddamn, even I have to pick another dialogue option sometime. The game forces you to take terrible dialogue choices sometimes, dude. Understand what you're going through. I mean, number 4 feels like a realistic conversation. Like, there's been interest displayed between the characters. It doesn't have to be the whole conversation. Do you know what I mean? But then all the same, yeah. I mean, like number 1 is like ridiculously smooth. Number 2 is just seedy as hell. I would never say that. Yeah, you're going way too fast. It's also seedy as hell, bro. I don't know. Number 4 resonates with me, but so does. But number 1 is an okay choice. Decisions. Decisions. Chat decisions. Decision. You know what? I'm just gonna pick number 4. I think. Just imagine. Let me decide based off what the bottom half of this says. And just imagine the things that wait, but beyond my delight must seem childish to you. Surely in your heart you must be finding all this quite amusing. Number 4. Joy, actually, now that I think about it, no. She's really happy talking about what she's enjoying in the present. And she was just saying, every time I think now upon the past, it makes me feel heavy and dull. I think we should probably go with number 1. I wouldn't dare make fun of a lady's feelings. Actually, now that I think about it. Keep her in the present, not in the past. She's trying to move on.
Words like that, Lord Captain, could easily be misconstrued. You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn the appropriate manner of conversing with a lady.
Right. Struggling to maintain an expression of polite indifference, Cassia covers her burning face and swiftly exits the room. Whoopsie. The first one. The first one. The first one. Which is, we would never make fun of a lady's feelings. I mean, look, hang on. Let me see where the saves go. Oh, bollocks. I should have made where I did, old dad. Oh, well. Seems it was too good to be true. Yeah. From the look of it. Yeah. But, hey, look. At least we have a happy navigator who has integrated into the society of our ship, right? Right? Gotta build that morale, right? Right? Let's see. All right, what am I gonna build up? I really feel like now I chose the wrong archetype, and I want to change archetypes. There's got to be a way to do that. Toughness. Oh god. Dang. Surely there is a respec thing. Doing my part. I'm Force Blade of the Light. Blade of the Death. Psychic Barrage. Force weapons do. Oh, I might go with that. Unless I can go with. Obscure threat. Psychic Barrage. I'm gonna. Oh wait. Now? Yeah. We'll go with that. So we can heal things and buff ourselves. Or we can go with a more destructive spell. Psychic power. Oh, we can... Okay, we can cause emotional damage. What is Taunting Scream? Sanctic Powers. Divination. What would that do? Pyromancy gives us, I guess, the pyromantic thing, doesn't it? Bollocks. I really don't... I don't know. Diviners find insights everywhere, manifesting extrasensory abilities, glimpsing into the future. Like, I want a bit more utility. I don't know. Divination. Telepathy. I'm gonna do divination and see what that gives me. Lore warp. I think I'll go with that. Gimme. Oh, get a level? Oh, you got levels to go through. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, jeez, oh, no. Okay. Whoa, you got lots of abilities. Enemies damaged by a navigator suffer 10% additional damage from any source of warp damage. I kind of... Oh, and that stacks? That's easy. I'm gonna go with the stack of damage. Hell yes. Fellowship. Is neat. Willpower is neat too. Chance of resisting negative mental effects and psychic powers. We probably do want that. We probably do want this. You love your glass exterminatus? Oh no. Do explain. That sounds treacherous in like the most flamey of ways. Oh, whenever an ally uses a heroic eye wound, gain temporary wound. Oh, more health, more health, more health. Oh, that's kind of good. That sounds kind of good to me. Toughness. More What? Wait. Huh? Doesn't it? Isn't it already chosen? I already chose Blood of the Martyrs. And, toughness. Huh? What? What? Oh, do I have to, like... Oh, okay, I understand now. I have to... Wait. No, that's confusing. No, that's confusing. Next. 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 Oh, now it works. Complete. She's incredibly powerful. Yeah, I guessed as much. I saw as much too. Yeah. I guessed and saw as much. I guessed and saw as much. I was gonna go with more ballistic skill. Marksman, be fearful in gunfight, base hit chance. 30 plus BS. Sounds like BS. Okay, what are we gonna do? Next burst attack will have its base rate of fire doubled, but it deals... no. Next time... Oh, they gain back all their spent AP, MP plus. That sounds dope. Concentrated fire. Next air attack made by a soldier deals 100% damage and has additional 20% dodge reduction. That sounds a lot more like what I would like, which, yeah, but then, what is this? Automatically do next attack. Okay, no, I want concentrated fire. Yeah, Cassia, I'm probably gonna be popping in the team a lot more. Let's see here. Psychic powers on an ally. In fact, unnatural critical hit becomes a normal hit instead of on a net. I understand. And day damage from Psycho, at least one suffer 20 dependent. Oh, I want this. I like this. And you are getting more to intelligence. And you are just going to become more tanky, as per normal. Taunting Scream though, what is this? Oh yeah, I want that. Anything I can give to make you more... You're already athletic. Medicaid, I'm just gonna give you Medicaid. Literally probably gonna like a lot too that comes later in Act 1. Oh, cool. So there's like a little Grogu dude of some kind. What is this? Read. Secret of the Gallant Conduct. How to express your... that's funny. Okay, we're gonna read this. An admirer who seeks the favor of a refined lady is well advised to maintain pointed courtesy and finesse in his every deed. An honorable admirer will never defile a noble lady's ears with crude or indecent words. Oh my god, I'm glad I didn't go with number 2. And neither will he allow himself to conduct that could besmirch her honor and dignity. I'm so glad we did not go with option 2. Above all, the admirer should remember that a relationship begins with the right choice of words. Shower your lady with compliments that will accentuate her finest qualities without putting her in a position of discomfort. A word chosen elegantly and spoken with genuine warmth may bring about a change in lady's eyes as she looks upon you. Once your interaction has grown more intimate, always be sure to remember the simplest rules of etiquette. For example, should the lady drop her handkerchief, the deepest expression of sympathy for her would be to perform the following gesture. Pick up the handkerchief, wait a brief moment, then bring the handkerchief to your lips and touch it lightly before returning it to the lady. This noble gesture will assure the lady of the seriousness of your intentions. it feels awfully unhygienic, if anything. Remember that the flower bud of true feelings takes time to blossom. Patience, loyalty, and impeccability, and adherence to decorums and nobility is the key to learning the lady's favorable disposition. Yes, of course. This makes me giggle just a little bit. Fulgrim wrote this trust. Really, it seems very, very, very not horny. It feels extremely not horny to me. If anything, I feel like Dawn wrote this. That seems like the most Dawn thing ever. Ah, yes. Rogel Dawn and his rumbling voice. Oh, you think pre-heresy, hey? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Pre-heresy, Fulgrim. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, he was kind of cool in some ways, but he was fairly kind of strange in other ways too. He was a bit of a perfectionist in a lot of ways, to be honest. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Hang on a minute. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me kind of just wants to go back a save. Part of me just wants to go back a save and redo all that. I don't know. Part of me that whole Cassia segment. Part of me does, just out of curiosity. I want to see what would have happened if I chose number 4. Because I went with 1, but my gut really lent on 4. I'm gonna do it. I probably shouldn't do this all the time, but I'm gonna do it. I wanna see it. I gotta see it. I'm not gonna reread every single freaking dialogue though. Leading up to that, I am gonna zip through it because we've already seen it. Save scum detected. This is probably gonna be my first and only time save scumming, but hey, look. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. I forgot. I think this is probably my 3rd time going back to a different save. But it was valid. It was valid. There was good reasons for it. I swear. I swear. You know what? There is no way, serious, I'm gonna win that argument. No matter what my reasoning was, there's no way I'm gonna win that reasoning. But look, my curiosity is getting the better of me, Waboom. Yeah. Yeah, my curiosity is genuinely getting the absolute better of me. Look, if worse comes to worse, Waboom, I'll make a save before we do the dialogue, and we can... If I don't like the outcome, I'll just go back to my original outcome. I'll just go... If it comes to that. That... Continue. We got some of these items. Not to indulge in painting. No, that is rude. Tell me more about the rituals. Dat. Why do you refuse red? I shall ensure the necessary supplies. Okay then. End dialogue. All non-usable items are automatically packed in a cargo. Huh. I wonder how the game feels about NPCs. Continue. Continue the ritual. That is an order. Go components for the ship. The other stuff feels disrespectful. Visit. How many? Why is it always business with you, Victus? Nope. Thank you. That'll be all. And we triggered something going this way, didn't we? Okay. Burst attacks are hard to dodge. That's good to know. You can't believe you can't purge them in holy fire. You know what? Waboom, you're absolutely right. I need to add a Sister of Battle, purge them in holy fire, redeem. Something of the like.
Lord Captain,
Okay.
my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
Good to know. Oh. Wait, damn. Ah, you can't save. I'd have to go through all of that just to do this again. Okay. You see, you're fun, you're reading. Please me just your life aboard the ship. That was the choice we had before.
5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orcelio, Lord
I
Captain.
hope you have had ample time to calm
Like a
yourself in your
shore of
powers.
pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs. There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the god.
That was the one next one, and then we went to the book.
Oh, this. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own of...
Okay.
I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
I need to apologize. Natural, quite bad. Natural is to share them with others. And we first one, which was that one.
Lord Captain? So many colorful sparks are flaring to life and dimming all around you. It is a veritable ocean of emotions.
Yeah, that was the one.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. At the same time, I
And
find myself
we're avoiding anything that
overwhelmed with
is
new
not
excitement
pious.
and anticipation. At
Number one,
last I have set
we did.
foot
Number two, we're not
outside
doing.
my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... My delight
I think
must
I'll
seem
go-
childish to you, surely.
No, you
In
should
your
have
heart,
praised
you
the
must be
Omnissiah
finding all
redeem.
this quite amusing.
Oh. Yeah, actually, that would slap. I'll go with number 4.
Indeed. I did not
It
know.
kept the conversation going.
That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so... private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
Is it so bad? Or would you prefer to proceed straight to my... Oh my god! Straight up, so forward. Number 4. Number 1 will just straight up have me sent off again. But nope. I do not tolerate idlers. Perhaps my people don't want to disturb you.
Or because my presence offends them. Then I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump.
Okay.
Thank you for your company.
Right. Right. Okay. So that just... Okay. Okay. I think we did the right thing here. I think we did the right thing because it's like everything else is seedy, everything else is rushing. But like that feels more like a natural flow of conversation with someone. Do you know what I mean? Like one does not simply jump to these things. One does not simply be that forward. If that makes sense, like it doesn't strike me as something you would otherwise do is to dive into these matters. You would want to take your time, I think, question mark. I could be wrong. But that all makes sense to me. Honestly, that all makes sense to me. I'm pretty happy with that outcome. And I know my levels and what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna be wasting half as much time. Where'd you go? Oh god, where'd you go? Oh god! Oh no! Oh no. I've forgotten what you had.
Purge them in flame!
Tired of it. Purge these levels in flame. I'm just gonna give you... Oh yeah, the mental breaching. Ah! Cow! Ah! My brain! Intelligence. Oh my god. All these programs are harming my intelligence. Ah! Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop that. This instant. Dear God. So many throws. My brain! What we're doing now is willpower. Realistic. New willpower or fellowship. Perception and weapon skill. Cal, please. Cease and desist the throws. Willpower. Fellowship. She's gonna need a lot more fellowship if she's to fix things around her. Isn't she? As far as the whole, I am a thinker and people don't like that. But perception, willpower would be more useful though. And she kind of needs to be able to resist negative warp effects to not die. Next. Blood of the Martyr. And willpower. Unless toughness. Wait, what's her toughness? Ah! Low. Good God. Yeah, she needs more wounds or she's gonna die. Cease and desist, more like continue and insist. Cease and desist. More like cease and desist before I am deceased and cannot resist. Dear God. Dear God, man. Cal. You're out of control, Cal. Oh. I'm gonna save now. Let's see. What can we do in this place? I'm gonna keep exploring. Rubric Marines? Oh no. Not the Dustman. Not the Dust, man.
Not the dustman.
Anything but the dustman. Anything but the dustman. No. Anything but... Oh well.
To the void ship bridge.
Could put up have to whip it to be? I don't know. Clip test. Hey Twitch, clip that. Hey Twitch, clip this. Hey Twitch, clip that. Well, Boom, if you don't know, Twitch put up some sort of voice activated clipping feature and we want to find out if it works. So yeah, we'll find out if it got clipped. Oh no, you could just press Control X, I think. Let me check the clip button. Alt X, that's what it is. Alt X is the clipping button. But yeah, essentially that's how that works. I'm gonna go here. Cronus expands. Salvador, clip that shit. Are you calling Twitch a servitor? Valid, I suppose. Permission to report. Lord Captain, members of the Sacred Cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain. I'm ready to receive them, I guess. Free shit? We like free shit. We take free shit. Hey Twitch, that. Only clip in the last 24 hours from start of stream. Every time Victus interrupts your voyage, you always audibly yell, "What is it?" You know what? Waboom. That sounds like a game plan. I'm gonna have to come up with a verbal, some sort of vocal stim. You yell every single time Victus appears. Ooh, beef curry puffs, delicious. Ah. Ooh, free shit and a dance, dinner and a show. Oh. Sacrifice? Sacrifice? Dinner, a show, and human sacrifices by the Emperor. Those on deck watch in awe, and the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement, while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
It's your bestie? Is Cabela a Calidus assassin? Also, did you know we have a Discord server? I made it years ago. Oh, I'm gonna put that there. Alright.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
Okay.
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death.
Okay.
Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Can you stop splishing blood everywhere? It's extremely unhygienic.
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death.
Working
we
on
give
evil.
you one of our own.
Gotcha.
Cabela. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors.
The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Oh. Interesting. I didn't actually. I gotta check the VOD's stats, actually. So Death Cult watches over my crew, those who've wanted the Emperor will live through killing. Examine the captives. Hey.
These renegades committed treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Kunrad Voigtveer, but it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Okay. Love the great work you're doing here. Keep going. Fantastic.
The domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years.
Views. No, I don't think.
The greatest relic, his
Look,
tarot,
the YouTube on the YouTube side, odds are the stream is already considered a video, so it bakes the VOD in as you go along. So the stream views carry over on YouTube side, not on Twitch's side. What brought this rebel up to the update? Are you the leader of the Bloodspun Web, or its herald, or its servant?
And cannot tell the difference between bloodthirst and piety. They follow their faith.
Is that Corn Whisper area?
Unaware of how closely they tread the corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. The smallest push will set.
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts. So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial. Then, I will tell you of the treacherous blood that runs through their veins.
Did I fuck this up? No. She's judge, jury, and executioner. These wretched apostates were caught trying to sabotage the reactor. They are guilty of treason. I swear we are not sabotage. Gets wrecked. Theft of weapons, sabotage, and the deaths of the crew in the Bay AL-82. Okay. Do you have proof of these charges or such claims the result of cultic revelations? With all due respect, it is difficult to discern the truth of these accusations without evidence. Enough, Heinrich. The Lord Captain will decide the truth of these claims for himself. Kibela is appealed to you through visions. What do the accused have to say in their defense? Have mercy, just technical tunnel workers. We were told to block the ventilation shaft leading in the reactor room. fume leakage. Supposedly, we didn't know we were doing anything wrong. We were just following orders. And as for why we were holding the weapons, that was, well, you know why. The woman scratches her cheek nervously. Why you were weapons? She's lying. They smeared blood on themselves and crawled out the tunnel wailing, "Oh no! The ship's being attacked! There are enemies everywhere! Defend the bay!" We rushed to investigate, and they used their cutters to break into the weapons storage at the guard station. They stole guns and headed straight to the reactor room. I'm actually going to be ending soon, Cal. Murdered without the right to reinstate. These commoners wanted to enter the reactor room. I shall fulfill their wish. Well, that's dark. I shall spare the lives of the workers, for their guilt is unproven. Let them labor on the ship, but under supervision of the enforcers. Throw them all out of the airlock and let us be done with this. Continue with the service. Hereby sentence to kill the officer to be shot under the eyes of the enforcers. The officer and his subordinates will be murdered without the right to reinstate. Let's see. I want to enter the reactor room, fulfill their wish, throw them... throw them into the sun! Straight into the... Also, we want to give a hint, not to what factory the guy you mentioned earlier might like from this one. I'm not sure. But I feel like she's giving me Calidus Assassin vibes. Like the Assassinorum vibes. Unproven. Okay. Yep. And under the eyes of the enforcers, they'll work. What should be done with the rest of the prisoners, Captain? Demoted to the right to reinstate. They were just following orders. I mean, didn't Voidfair basically lie to people and confuse people and take advantage of the chain of command? Ordinance to murder without the right to reinstate. Address the officer. They better repay loyalty with our lives if we spare them. I could not honor you by ushering the souls of those traitors to the other side. This troubles me, for I wish to serve you as the sword serves its master. Will you make me your shield and shadow, Domin and Thinkafurr? Yes. Okay then. Well, I guess we're welcoming them in. Okay. You will be my shadow, Cabela, yes. I welcome you aboard our ship. Indeed. You suggest we should go down to the depths of this flagship to search for this temple. With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. Not a fitting place for his lordship. Where is your temple located? Oh. Cool. I suppose. Not waste time with foolish riddles. Perhaps one day I will grant you this favor. I will walk the footsteps of the there. I will do that. Cool. Blade awaits direction. Comment Thinkafurr. We will speak again. Save it Thursday, I think, dude. Is probably a better play. I've got a lot of woodworking I have to get done today. I'm going to be making a bunch of buckler shields. And power tools go burr. Power tools indeed go burr. Complete. I am going to save the game. And chat, we will pick this up on a different day. So, thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. Whew, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to take my personal protective equipment off. And get back in my jammies because it's warm. And we're going to end the stream. I'm going to head out, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. Subscribe to the Theory channel, Thinkafurr on YouTube, for theory videos covering, theory and lore videos covering Warhammer 40k, Zelda, Pokemon, and so much more. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks again. Oh, yeah. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I'm on Twitch. Bye.